And then this other project right here will be Return of the Jedi. I've had this helmet for a few years now. It was actually casted off of one of the original molds. Like some collector had bought the Return of the Jedi helmet, casted off that, and that's what this is. And it's not connected, but this helmet needs a lot of work. Like it needs a lot of sanding, a lot of retooling, a lot of work. This right here is like a key slot. So like the top of the dome, which doesn't have it, has like a crown, and it fits on this, and this is how it connects, but it doesn't have that. So I have to do all that. Like I said, this is going to be Return of the Jedi, so it's going to have, when I get done with it, it's going to look really, really pretty. It's going to have these, all the greeblies and little things that you see right here on Vader's helmet when he takes the helmet off, you know, before the whole...
Tell your sister you've arrived.
This scene. So, there's this guy. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but 40th anniversary for him Return of the Jedi is gonna come pretty soon this year, so. This is helmet number 1 that I have right here. This guy, me and this guy have been through a lot. This is actually my second helmet that I've ever owned. I've gone through so many events, so many troops, so many photo shoots. Anytime you saw me as Darth Vader before the last year, I was wearing this. This is the helmet that got me through everything. This is the helmet I did all my troops in, did all my events in. If you saw me at San Diego Comic-Con, it was this guy. You know, all the pictures that are up, or most of them, this guy. This is the helmet that I use for the Star Wars Theories Vader fan film, Shards of the Past. This is that helmet. This helmet took a beating and was in all of that, and it's a good helmet. It's one of the best. This is a Dawn Post deluxe helmet from like 1995. Like this is like OG right here. This was cast off of a, I want to say, promotion tour Darth Vader helmet that was obviously used in the same mold. So this has green used lineage, like it's traced back to the original. So this isn't a fan helmet. This is actually a production. Like this is the tag that was on it right here. It came out of the crown that was in the top. It says a Dawn Post mask not to be worn as a protective helmet, 1995, Lucasfilm Ltd, all rights reserved, under authorization only. Helmet number 407. So, like I said, this helmet is OG. I'm not gonna tell you how much it costs, you know, to get, or how much it's worth now, but this helmet is a lot, and it deserves to be retired because it's been put through a lot, and I just want to have this helmet, you know, forever. Like this is memories right here. This is a really good helmet. It's Empire Strikes Back. You can tell mostly by the shaved down Widow's Peak right here, and like the high gloss. The vents and everything are a lot bigger on this one. I had this helmet padded out, so it's like a football helmet. So then there's a fan inside there that I had installed. The like little button that you click right here, and you put like a battery charger, like a phone battery charger up in there, and that's how you power the helmet. But this is my baby. Like I said, I've had this helmet for 7 going on 8 years now, and it deserves to be retired. I might even put it on a mannequin or something, but yeah, that's this one. Helmet number 3. I told you I was crazy, right? I told you I was crazy. So this is my new, or semi-new, Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader helmet. Now, like I said, I was retiring the Dawn Post helmet. That one is done. That one's going to be special occasions or just, you know, in general, but it's going to be my new go-around helmet. Like, this is a little prettier. This is actually a fan helmet. This was not production. This is made by fans in the garage and whatever, but this is made by like the best people. This is, I believe this helmet is, the guys are called Quasimodo, like they're from England. They're some of the best Darth Vader helmet makers out there. They take a little while, not even a little while, a long time to finish helmets, but it's like you get what you pay for, and they're really expensive too. But you get what you pay for, and then also, like, you know, this is probably one of the closest thing you're gonna get to a real perfect helmet. Like the helmets, old school helmets themselves are very derpy, like they're asymmetrical, you know, they're not perfect. This one, you know, perfectly embodies that. Like this is the perfect representation of Empire Strikes Back right here. Even has the thumbprint. There's like a thumbprint right here on like the small, you know, brow widow's peak. Yeah, this is gonna be the helmet I troop in. It's eventually gonna get repainted too. This goes along with that armor, but I just want it to be even that much more prettier. Like after a certain number of years of wearing these and going to events, the paint starts to fade, people bump into you, you get scuffed, like things happen. Like you're never gonna just go out and have like a perfect troop and have a perfect suit afterwards. So this is going to get repainted as well eventually. I might even do it myself because I can just take this one specifically to an auto body shop. I know how the right paint I need for it. So helmet number 3. What else do we have here? Helmet number 4. So this is as an episode 4, A New Hope helmet. This is the first ever representation of Darth Vader right here. This is a helmet from a company called EFX. They make a lot of other helmets and props. They're a big name company. They did a run of these over the few years ago, which were fiberglass, and those helmets went out like that, like it crashed the site. Like I tried to order one myself and it was done. You got on that, you were lucky. Now they're extremely expensive. They re-released them a few years later, and this is plastic. This is all not PVC. This is all plastic. It's pretty much the same stuff Stormtrooper armor is made of. It was perfect though. They did 2 versions of this. Actually, technically 4. So there was 2 versions of the more expensive one. There's 2 versions of this one. I believe the PCR version. I can't remember which one was which, but there's one version. Because with this helmet, it's not super gloss like the other ones, but this helmet is, one version was spray painted, you know, to get that old, like, you know, feel. But the more expensive version was actually brush strokes. Like they brushed on the gray and stuff on this. So like they did an original, and that's where this one comes in. Like that's what they did with this. And it has the amber lenses, you know, the smaller pin vents, the bigger dome. I'll show you what I mean with the paint. So I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at the neck, you can kind of see like the brush strokes and all that. So that's what I mean why this one is more expensive. I mean, to each his own. I just wanted the perfect representation, and also it has us Vader nerds what A New Hope is like. So it's not a true A New Hope Vader helmet unless it has the C scar. So right here on the cheek, there's like a scratch, which was in the movie. It's like in like a C, which everybody calls a C scar. So Vader Nerd 101 right here. So there's that. This helmet isn't lined, so I will eventually get military pads. I mean, it is lined. It's this cheap little foam, but it doesn't do anything unless you have an extremely big head. But like I said, I'm going to be using military pads, which I really like. Like you just post them in there at different spots and it holds your head in place. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this. Other than that, it's pretty much perfect. I feel like as is. To make it 100% perfect, there's like other little things that here and there that you could do, but I'm not going to do all that. A New Hope Vader is cool, but essentially it's almost the same thing as Rogue One in a sense, but I like Rogue One better. But this is cool. It's just cool to have something like, you know, original and vintage-y looking. So that's this guy. I'll put you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and then we bring, and then on to the main show right here. The bling blow. Like, look at that. This guy right here. This is the 40th anniversary Star Wars A New Hope Darth Vader helmet. Like, this helmet came out a few years ago with the 40th anniversary of New Hope. The effects came out with it. It's basically the same helmet I just showed you. Like the other New Hope helmet, I showed the same thing, except it's chrome. And yeah, you would not want to wear this out because it's extremely expensive and extremely shiny. And will get scuffed and damaged. Like, the value of this helmet is ridiculous. So I got this out of pure just, you know, eventually one day, like, oh, I'll get it, whatever. And then I saw it in person. I'm like, yeah, I have to have that helmet. And then I got it off of a steal. So yeah, that's this. These helmets are very, very limited. Even this helmet I got, it came in the original packaging, but I guess there's two packages. There's this, the helmet stand. It comes with a helmet stand and a plaque, like a little plaque, whatever, the Sith. It didn't come with that. I didn't get that. So I have to message EFX about making one or getting one for me eventually. But yeah, that's this guy right here. And yeah, if you guys look back at my older videos, I did an unboxing for this. This is one of my first unboxing videos for the past year. But all I said is I got this for a steal, but this helmet usually retails right now off of eBay at like $1,800 plus. So yeah, purely at just like, you know, fan impulse if you guys are gonna get it. So that's this guy. Come up to my old favorite right here. I love this guy. This is Rebels Darth Vader. This is one of my favorite helmets. I love this helmet so much. I didn't think I was gonna when I first got it because it was gray and, you know, it didn't look too good. But then when you paint it up and you retool it and do a lot of things to it, it looks amazing. I still have to do a little work on it. Like the lenses right here, you can kind of see through, so I have to put something behind that. But this helmet is perfect. I love this helmet so much. I got this helmet from a guy on the RPF, which is a forum for people that make props and stuff. He made these, he was selling them, and then he's like, dude, like, you know, you're Darth Vader, I love your stuff, and he sent me one. So I got this helmet from him. It was all gray. This is a resin cast helmet, so, and it's extremely soft, like, so that's why, you know, it's very flexible. And I didn't, also at the time, I didn't have the means to paint it, so my friend, my other 501st Legion member friend, Jeff Leone, painted this up for me, did another finishing touch. He put this little aluminum piece right here where the nose is, just to make it look that much more pretty. But yeah, that's where this guy comes from. This is one of my favorite helmets because it's in one of my favorite scenes with the whole Darth Vader versus Ahsoka moment in Star Wars Rebels, which, you know, who doesn't love that moment? Who doesn't love this? Like, if you don't love that whole moment and interaction in Star Wars, I don't know what to say. What are you doing in Star Wars then? Anyway, that's this guy. It's kind of based off of the Ralph McQuarrie original concept drawings of Darth Vader. Like, that's where Dave Filoni got inspiration to kind of take his own liberties with this. And I know a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people like it. It's kind of an either or, but honestly, when you see the helmet itself, by itself, it looks a little weird. But when you see the full costume, it's kind of a different story. Like, I have the rest of the full costume, cartoon stylized armor, so it looks vastly different in person. So, Rebels Darth Vader. And last but not least, certainly not least, is my Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader helmet. Now this is a masterpiece. Quite literally, this is one of the best helmets you can possibly ever get for Darth Vader. It might not be everybody's cup of tea because it's not necessarily the same as all the other helmets, and you know, the moment in Revenge of the Sith with Vader, you know, it is a little controversial with the whole like, no, like, it is what it is. But I love this helmet for so many different reasons. This helmet was the first accurately symmetrical helmet. Like, there's a behind the scenes featurette on the Revenge of the Sith Blu-ray where they take you into the prop shop where they actually built this whole costume specifically for Hayden Christensen, because the original costume was built for David Prowse because he's a big bodybuilder. He's a lot bigger than Hayden Christensen, but this one was built for him. It's very weird how they built it. So it was 3D printed, scanned. They took all the best parts from the helmets they liked, the original helmets. They scanned them, 3D printed them. So this is perfect. They added this long neck piece right here. Honestly, in a sense, this is like the smallest helmet and the biggest helmet I have. So the dome on this is bigger than any other dome for any other Vader helmet that I have. The face is a lot smaller because, you know, to fit Hayden Christensen's face, and the neck line is a lot bigger. So, you know, like I said, smaller right here, bigger everywhere else. Look, I'll show you what I mean. Comparing Rogue One to this, it's just like, dude, like, this thing is huge. Really heavy too. So this is all fiberglass helmet. Fiberglass, there's a few magnets in the top to hold it in place, to hold the dome. I'll just show you guys. So, top comes off. There's that ring right there where the magnet is. There's actually a neck piece too. So there's this neck brace. There's all the strapping system. This helmet is padded very well. This is like one of the softest things you could put your face in. All of this is padded, and then there's a strap right here with this cushion to go on the back of your head. It came with this stand. It came with this, like, you know, nameplate right here. Like, this helmet is legit. And it came in this huge box. The box for this thing was huge. I remember when I got it years ago. I still have the box. It's just for reasons, you never know. It has chrome mirrored eyes. And another thing about this helmet, this is the first Darth Vader helmet that was painted completely black, because all the other helmets, aside from Rebels right here, were painted two-tone, like black and gunmetal gray. Old school film method. You know, when they're filming all this, you couldn't see the details in the mask at all because it's so black. This sounds so bad. You couldn't really see it in the old school like film, so they painted it two-tone so the camera light could pick it up. But this one, you know, since they filmed Episode 3 in 2005, when filming technologies were a lot better and easier, they didn't need to do that. So it's all black high gloss, and it is very, very heavy. Everything about that costume is different. Like, there's nothing on that costume that's the same. Like, I want to eventually finish and build Revenge of the Sith Vader, and I would have to get totally new pieces. So, yeah, that's this guy. Man, so much Vader. Oh my god! Like, I didn't realize I was this crazy. I just got this other helmet. I just got this helmet the other day, and I'm just like, wait, how many I have now? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 helmets, and possibly more on the way. Like, it's like, oh my god. You know, you don't realize until you have them all in front of you. You know, I possibly might have a couple more coming for reasons. Oh, and I also have the burnt helmet coming soon too. That's the last one on my list I need to get. Burnt helmet from Force Awakens. that Kylo talks to. Like, that definitely has to go in my collection. But it's just like, wow, like, I didn't realize I was this much of a super fan. I mean, I knew I was this much of a super Darth Vader fan, but geez. The next step for me with all of these is just completing them. Like, I have technically 3 of these costumes completed. Like, I have Star Wars Rebels done, I have Empire Strikes Back done, I have A New Hope Vader done. I haven't done anything with, and so I still have to complete Rogue One, Return of the Jedi, and Revenge of the Sith, and then I will be that dude. Extra. Just call me extra Darth Vader dude. Oh, aside from that, one more little treat. What makes this helmet even much more special for me is I got this, and this is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. This is a Darth Vader chest box from Revenge of the Sith. When I say from Revenge of the Sith, I literally mean from. Like, this is a production Darth Vader chest box. I don't think it's screen. It's probably not screen use. I know it's not screen use. This can't be screen use. But it was made at the prop department at Fox Signey Studios back in 2003 or 2004. When they were fitting Hayden Christensen for the costume, they made multiple copies for this costume, which you do with a lot of costumes. And through luck and means and people's generosity, I was able to get this. And not only was I able to get this, the guy who got it for me actually got it signed by James Earl Jones himself. So at the bottom down there, James Earl Jones, and in the middle it says, "No!" So that's this guy right here. Still works. As I think I still have batteries in. I need to replace the batteries, but yeah, it still works. So this is one of my favorite pieces in my collection, and it just makes this helmet that more special because, you know, it goes with it. Like, it's like I said, this is not screen use or anything. This is one of the extras. I know a couple other people who have one of these as well. Screen use one is as on exhibit. It's going around whatever country or whatever Star Wars exhibit right now. I've seen pictures of it, but this one is it was there. It was there, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. But anyway, guys, thank you for going on this crazy Darth Vader journey with me. This is all my helmets, and this is my journey with my costuming, and there are going to be a lot more videos like this. I have another one you guys are going to be really excited for. Like I said in the vlog, like, I want to do more costuming videos and show you guys what it takes to be, you know, a costumer, a cosplayer who does all this. I'm going to take you step by step and show you how I can turn, you know, this into something as pretty as like this. So, hey guys, thank you guys for watching this. May the Force be with you. Catch you in the next one. Bye.